Hey everyone, I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about rejection and how sometimes some people in life continually get rejected. Maybe they're just going after the wrong things, they're working on the wrong things, or it could be that maybe they don't believe in themselves enough, that they're self-sabotaging. So, sometimes we do end up self-sabotaging, especially when it comes to our belief system, right? So people that have actually experienced trauma, neglect, abandonment, they have this internalized rejection, right? And subconsciously, they expect to be rejected. So they just do things that automatically sabotage themselves, right? The only way to change that is they have to do some inner healing within themselves. They may have misalignment with people, right? Sometimes it's not really personal, it's just the wrong environment, right? A very sensitive, visionary person in a rigid, shallow setting will feel rejected all the time. And if you're different, neurodivergent, maybe you have ADD or anxiety, or you're more outspoken, then you may not fit into the mold that you're in right now. And that's why you're rejected. Rejection is just redirection, right? And that just means that maybe you're just, you know, in the wrong place. And sometimes when we're in the wrong place, things don't work out. Even big, bombastic, beautiful things that we thought were going to work out didn't work out because it wasn't the right place for us. And like I said, sometimes we unconsciously sabotage opportunities because they maybe present themselves in a way that pushes people away. Maybe you're being too eager, too guarded, too uncertain, or too all over the place, right? So the biggest thing is you have to rebuild your own confidence and your strategy and know what you want. Actually, really know what you want. And, in some cases, repeated rejection comes from not knowing how to present yourself. Maybe you're a really bad presenter. You're not good at presenting what you want the audience to hear. And it could be you just don't have enough skill on that yet. And you've been working on it, but you don't have a coach or someone there by your side helping you, and you're doing everything on your own. And that's a real way to lose and be rejected, especially people with ADHD, ADD, autism, anxiety, and because sometimes they don't get the social cues or the unspoken rules. They can be really hard to read because you don't know. You don't know when you don't know. And if you have ADD or anxiety, that's like in the forefront, and that's coming up before, you're working on your confidence and your strategy, right? And, another thing, like I said, skill. You may not have enough skill. You may just be like really boring, right? When you're presenting, or you're just you don't know how to connect or adapt, right? And like I said, especially with people that have neurodivergency, right? And so don't take it personal though, because it's not about you. It's just about changing your strategy, doing something different, and just know that sometimes the world is really unfair, right? And there's a lot of bias, a lot of racism, a lot of ageism, especially for us women over 45 that don't have, all the work done, right? And, and elitism too. If you live in a $10 million home, you're more likely to be accepted than if you live in a little apartment. So that's what I call a broken system. Very broken. So you're not just being rejected because of who you are. Sometimes it's because of who they are, right? And because you're too real for fake systems, right? So now what you have to do is you have to go inside and know that it could be God's protection, the universe's protection and preparation. But you have to heal, you have to skill up, right? And align with the right community that can shift the entire story. So, as you know, I've had many incidents in my life of rejection. But you know what? I'm not giving up. You know why? I'm not here to live in mansions and drive Lamborghinis, and I'm here to make a difference in people's lives. I want them to know that they matter no matter what, no matter how many times they've been rejected, no matter how many times they've been, kicked to the curb. And it's okay to not be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Just be present and give your all to your communities, and know that whatever's going on in the world right now, you have to get rid of the outside and work on the inside, because the stuff on the outside is always going to be there, right? It's always going to be there no matter what. So we just have to take a deep breath and let it go and know that our lives matter. Everybody's life matters. If you're 22 or if you're 82, you still matter. So remember that. Don't let anyone make you feel less than because of your age or because you're ethnics, or if because you're blue eyes or green eyes and not brown eyes. So remember that. That's the most important thing, especially for us women over 45, that we want to shine. So God bless you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I have some really good things coming up too to help you guys out. I'm still helping no matter what. They can reject me all day long, but I'm still going to be here to help other people. So God bless.